Good afternoon. This is Ken at Tortoise Capital. I'm going to give an example of how I adapt my market health check at the end of the day so I can start getting ready for tomorrow's uh, strategic plan. And this happens right after the close. So I come to my chart. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to march all the indicators forward one day. So that's the 30-day look back period, the 20-day look back period, the 10-day look back period. I'm going to take a look and expand the MACD histogram. So we're still in the summer. We went into the summer here, so we have a long side bias. Although it closed a little bit, it's still in the summer. So let me compress it a little bit. I'm going to look at today. So the one-day look-back period is now this. That was stretching from low to high. Yeah. Now the high of the day and mechanical entry for tomorrow would be here. The low of the day breakdown is here. The Monday morning opening is now from today's opening, which is right there. So one of the things that we've noticed is that price during the week, when it is below Monday's opening, it's generally been a weaker week. If price is able to stay above Monday's opening, it has been a positive week. So it started off fractionally weaker this week. So now I'm going to adjust the 10-day box, the orange box. Just, okay, so anchor it to the 10-day high. Now I got to find the 10-day. The 10-day low is this long tail, so it stays down there. That's still good. I got to move the 30-day box. The low is still the low here, so we're just going to slide it one to the left, or to the right, excuse me, and then raise him to the top. I lag that by one day just so that you can still see the orange of the 10-day look back period. So that's all good. Now I'm going to adjust these other stops. The bottom of the dragon moves up a little bit to the bottom of the dragon to the 90. PSAR stop adjusts. The Bollinger Band mean adjusts. The 10-day low now is its own thing. The RL270 remains here. This was a support and resistance stop right there. The 200 period moving average bumps up just a little bit. This one is anchored to the belly of the dragon. This one is anchored to the belly of the 10. This one is the PSAR flip switch, if you will. Now we got to tighten up the 30 period look back one. So now that's my standard price resistance and support ladder based on these various technical indicators. So that's the market health check update. We're still interpretation wise at or near all-time highs. We're deeply overbought 10-day, 30-day, and annually. We are still barely in the summer. The pinch and stretch, you can see the Z3 lines are pinching in on the bottom, so we're beginning to pinch. We're still wide, but we're beginning to pinch. So market is stalling. The fact that we had a doji at the end of a nice long run and then it was turned black, that means everything is rolling over. You'll notice the 30 period regression line is rolling over. we're not to get an owl. We'd have to have an RLCO pattern, and then the 10 would have to cross the dragon. So we're at least 3 days away from an owl. Um, so we don't have any of those routine patterns to the downside. That's where these support and resistance lines now become useful. Cautiously optimistic, but respectful of the downside for sure. Okay, that's my little process, my 5-minute process to update my view of the market health check for SPY. Thanks for your attention.